I need you guys to understand what's happening in Minnesota right now because it's not normal and it's also not something that should just be swept under the rug. Several of Minnesota's largest school districts are offering remote learning again. Not because of snow, not because of COVID, but because children are afraid to go to school. This comes as federal immigration enforcement has escalated in Minnesota's Twin Cities. And last week, that escalation turned deadly. Renee Good, a 37-year-old mother and U.S. citizen, was shot and killed by a federal agent. Since then, school attendance has completely collapsed. In St. Paul, about half of Spanish-speaking students and a quarter of Somali-speaking students were absent in a single day. In a nearby district, a third of students haven't shown up to school at all in a week. Superintendents are saying this very plainly. The students are terrified. Parents have been detained while dropping their children off at school. Federal agents clashed with protesters outside of a high school. An educator was reportedly detained. Tear gas was deployed near a school's campus. And even though this current administration claims that ICE doesn't target schools, Trump rescinded protections that once limited immigration enforcement from going near schools, churches, hospitals. So now families are being told, trust us, while watching armed agents show up anyways. Let that sink in. School districts are reintroducing pandemic-style remote learning, something that they know harms students academically and emotionally. But they're doing this because it's the only way to keep kids safe and accounted for right now. One administrator even said that this isn't about convenience. This is about preventing mass absences, dropouts, trauma. A 15-year-old even said that his friends are afraid to hang out anymore. They just go straight home because they're afraid of ICE encounters. When a government's actions makes children afraid to go to school, that should be a flashing red warning sign. Schools should be places of safety, not places families feel they need to avoid to survive.